Hello everybody! In this video we're going to take a quick look at how we can make the South Park private calendar appear in our calendars list and what we can do if it isn't showing up there. So here I am in my Google Calendar, and I see on the left side that there are a lot of calendars listed. The ones up in the top group under My Calendars, those are all calendars that you are the owner for. And here I've got my primary calendar, and then these are all other calendars that I created myself. If I go down to other calendars, I see some calendars that are shared with me. If I went to go search for a coworker's calendar, it would show up down in other calendars as well. And as I look at my list, I do not see the South Park private calendar there, so now I need to go searching for it. So I'm going to go over here to the settings gear, and then I'm going to click on Settings, and then we need to go to the Calendars tab and scroll down. We don't want the My Calendars section. We go down to Other Calendars and look in the list. When we looked in the sidebar before, there were only 4 calendars that appeared there, and that's because I only had 4 calendars that were selected to show in the list. If I look on all of these calendars, however, I can see that the South Park private calendar is here. So I'm simply going to go over and check the box next to that calendar. Now if I go back to my calendar, it's listed over on the left. If I want to see the events in that calendar, one easy way to kind of pull those out is to click on the drop down and then select Display Only This Calendar. And now all I see are the events in that particular calendar, so it would be easy for me to see what's what and which things I need to be mindful of. And I'm going to go ahead and move to the next week. And there are things here that are great to know, but there are some things that I really don't want to lose track of. And when that's the case, what I do is I go ahead and I click on the event, and then when it opens up, you've got some actions that you can do, and I'm going to choose Copy to Susan Ferdon. Susan Ferdon is the name of my primary calendar, and I'm just going to copy that event so that I don't have to have the South Park private calendar open in order to remember about that event. Go ahead and save that, and then when I click on my own calendar here to view those events, I'll see the blue one is the South Park private calendar, and then here is the one that's copied into my own calendar. If I take that one away, then I see that event. So that's a really good way to make sure you don't lose track of things that you want to be mindful of in that private calendar. Now, if you look on the sidebar and it's not there, and you go into the settings gear and go to Settings and the Calendars tab, and you still don't see the South Park private calendar, that's when you need to contact Dave, and he will reshare that with you. If we look over to the right here, we see that there are 2 different links that we can click on. We do not want to click on unsubscribe because that will remove that calendar from the list. Reminders and notifications are typically a good thing, but in order to get a reminder or notification, you have to be actually invited to a calendar event. And with the South Park private calendar, none of us are invited to those events. They just appear on there, and then we need to keep track. So none of this will actually apply to this particular calendar. And I hope that helped answer some questions and help you keep track of our school events on the South Park private calendar. Thanks for watching.